Hi everyone, welcome to the Jocelyn Possum. My name's Sal. This is Jocelyn Possum, and we are playing some more CSI today. Which makes me very happy. Because I love this game. I love committing crimes and framing people for murder. You know, what being a cop is all about. As you can see, I've made it a little bit more official in here. Okay. Got some authentic Xbox advertisements. And I have a baby. Let's see if you can... Is my full webcam available here? Let's see. Let's see if he's here. You can't see him. He's too off screen. Here, back to playing some more CSI crime scene investigation. Investigator. Last time we framed a person for murder. That was pretty great. That was pretty good. Look at time. And now we're back. So, yeah, this game was released for the Xbox. We're playing on an Xbox, and it is a combination of the first two CSI games that came out on PC. So, I think the second half of these cases are from Dark Motives. Yes, that sounds right. Reaching my bag of tricks I have off camera because the screen will take forever to load. Oh, goodness. Yeah, for CSI and CSI Dark Motives PC games. This is actually a wombo combo. You know what? I had it, so the community picked this on YouTube. Check out the YouTube where you can pick what games I play sometimes. And I put it on there because I was like, it's a short 4.5 hour game. Easy peasy. No, it's not, because if you add in the Dark Motives playtime, it's like 11.5, 12 hours. So that's messed up. Alright, now we're doing Light My Fire. Start over. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Start over? We didn't even... Alright. I wish there was a Criminal Minds game, but it's the next best thing. I wonder who will plant evidence on this time. That's the theme. Oh, there was a split second where he was not.
I need you to go investigate another crime. Sarah will meet you on the site and give you the details. She's one of our best. You can learn a lot from her.
Will she also teach me how to, like, commit crimes? Sarah, okay. So I guess I'm with a different member of the team every time. Investigate, yeah.
Looks
sure.
like somebody's been playing with matches.
What we seem to have here is a break-in and arson. According to his statement, Jason Gray, the homeowner, left his house around 11:30 p.m. to go for a run. He's gone for a little over an hour, came back to find his home office ablaze. Got the fire out, but lost most of his office gear, computer, desk, the works. We've already canvassed the neighborhood, but nobody saw anything or anybody suspicious. Wish I had more for you.
That's what we're here for, officer. We'll start processing the scene, but we're going to want to chat with Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray.
Sorry we had to meet here at the scene. I'm Sarah Saito. Glad you could come aboard CSI. It was getting kind of old being the new kid myself. Anyway, I hear good things about you. We're going to pair up just fine.
She knows I plant evidence.
Every fire has its share of survivors. This is not one of them. If the perps were grabbing up Gray's papers before lighting them, we might find a survivor. Fingerprints. Too fragile to dust, but there's other ways to check for prints.
There's other ways to dust for prints.
Try using a similar tool.
It is guesswork, by the way. They'll tell you it's not guesswork, but it is. Yes. Alright, we got some prints. Got some prints. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay. So there's a fire.
There's a redial button. Maybe we should find out who the last person was on the other end.
Yeah, leave a message.
Pleasant. Sounds like Gray keeps good company.
Just the guy. Also, do I sound good? Does the CSI sound great? Nothing else I can really do on the screen. How interesting. How interesting indeed. Alright, that's it for the phone. Gotta make sure I check every last frame. Okay. I don't want to go outside just yet. I want to stay inside for now. Oh, hey. Hello.
I'm Jason Gray. You the officers who wanted to speak with me?
We're with the Las Vegas Crime Lab, Mr. Gray. Criminalists. Sorry about your house. We just have a few questions.
Anything I can do to help. I hope there's some chance you can find whoever did this to me. Well, as I told the officer, I went out to get a little exercise. I do this when I can't sleep. It must have been around 11:30 because it was after the news. At any rate, I wasn't gone for much more than an hour 15 at the most. But as I was walking home, I could see a strange light coming from my office. Then I caught a whiff of smoke and the alarms went off. Mentally, I mean. I rushed in and somehow managed to put the fire out, best I could.
What was destroyed?
Well, I haven't taken a complete inventory, but obviously my computer, and with it, all my files and research, projects, client database. It'll take months to reconstruct it all. I should have kept backup disks in a safe deposit box, but damn hindsight. At least my insurance will cover some of it.
That's great. Do you know anyone who might have wanted to do this?
Maliciously, you mean? I don't know, really. Not unless... Well, there is one person, but I can't imagine... James Ritchie. He's my biggest rival in the field. Aviation design. Anyway, we go way back. Not all of it good. He's been stealing clients away for a long time, and he's got a checkered past, to say the least. Still find it hard to believe.
Okie dokie. Do you know where we might find James Ritchie?
He's got several offices around town. I couldn't hazard a guess where he'd be right now.
Okay, that's probably all I can ask him at the moment. I don't want to bother her, because I think last time the game was like, you asked for hints. And I didn't. I guess I was just talking to my partner, but I guess it's all up to me, the new guy, to do everything, I guess. Okay, he wasn't home, a fire got started. Was anyone killed?
Fire could have started here. House fires typically double in size every 30 seconds. Gray seems to have gotten to it pretty quickly.
Okay.
It's colored and rounded. Definitely not window glass.
I mean, I guess we just pick it the fuck up, right? Yeah. That's what I thought too. Alright. What's this?
Looks like some burned wood scraps. You should process burned material like this for accelerants before you pick it up.
What? Accelerants. Oh, hi. How may I help you? Hello. Hello. He's just chill. And step on the Xbox like he likes to do all the time. What a sweetheart. Okay, he's gonna hide. He's gonna go behind the computer and knock everything over? What's she doing? Hello, sweetie. Alright. Gato is Kato. Okay, he's in the window now. That was great. I should process it. So wait, alright. Oh my god, he's knocking everything over. Large piece of evidence, tweezers no, take plaster cast, deep impressions, mold and impressions, lifts. Maybe an adhesive lifter.
We can't use that here.
Alright. He's sitting on the 25-year-old Xbox. We love him so much.
We can't use that here.
Okay. Fingerprints.
There's nothing special there.
Okay.
We can't use that here.
Alright.
Beautiful. Hydrocarbons and most other accelerants fluoresce under ultraviolet light. This is a good sample for Greg.
Oh, I'm happy to help. Can I grab it now? Thank you. It's like, Jesus, what do you want from me, lady? Alright. Don't see anything else. Okay. And the area is gone, so I think we're good. I love the very obvious line.
We'll want to test for accelerants, things that started the fire. This looks like a typical burn pattern, lots of charged samples and residual gas in the air.
Okay. That's... this one?
We can't use that here.
Nothing, I bet.
There's nothing special
Yeah,
there.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. It's not this one?
We can't use that here.
Okay. It's gotta be one of the detection ones then. I did this.
We can't use that here.
Ouch.
We can't use that here.
Not blood. That'd be weird.
We can't use that here.
And it's not the microscope?
There's nothing special there.
Motherfucker.
We can't use that here.
Listen. Is it...
We can't use that
Is it
here.
annoying? Yes, but I learned my lesson.
There's no prints here.
That I can't just trust.
We can't use that
You
here.
know what I mean? It wants me to do something.
Try using a similar tool.
Alright, we're in the right ballpark.
Are you sure you haven't done this before? Little luck. Greg will tell us something useful from the sample.
Lady, I don't trust this game. I just try it till it works, you know? Okay, she is questionable, but I don't think so, Chief. No, alright, I haven't gone outside yet. Right? Anything else over here? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Almost gathered all the evidence we can. Let's go here. Alright. I am outside. I cannot move around the panorama. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
Does that look like a shoe print to you? Me neither. Cast it. Maybe Greg can give us a lab rat's eye view that'll tell us what the heck it is.
Cast it. Alright. It's just that easy. Okay, sick. And I can go back, which means there's something else here. Because they wouldn't just let me have the area available if there wasn't something else to do. Oh.
Grissom says let the evidence tell the story. So, if this window was broken from here, why so many shards outside?
Don't mind if I do. Sick! We're fucking nailing it, dude. And we're good, okay. So all the spots over there. Gathering in the evidence. I think this location's done. I think we've gotten all that could be gotten. Yeah. I have words with Grissom, okay? I have things to say. Also, I feel like... yeah, that looked better. Let's go back to the evidence. To Greg. Oh, Grissom's not even here. Yes.
We got an arson case and need some tests run.
Well, and it's a pleasure to see you too, Sarah. But I'm starting to feel like this relationship is kind of lopsided. I give, you take.
How about I make it up to you by giving you this evidence to analyze for us?
Somehow I don't think I'm making my point. So, you got a hot case, huh? Yeah, well, let's have a look.
Let's have a look. This song is seared into my brain, by the way. This bum 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 bum. The evidence.
You're gonna love this. It's as simple as ABC. A, it's lighter fluid. B, it's not lighter fluid. It's from the fuel oil number 1 family. Or C, it's both.
That was a bit of a tongue twister, but yeah, man, I'm happy that you're helping. Here's a mold.
Well, what this isn't is a shoe print. It may be a knee print, but I'm fresh out of knee print databases, so I can't do much with it at the moment.
They should get on that. Come on, Grissom.
That's wine bottle glass. I could have told you that back in my college days. What I couldn't have told you is the chemical composition's very similar to glass used in bottle factories, South American bottle factories. And I found traces of an accelerant from the fuel oil number 1 family to boot.
Butter needs maneuvering.
Traces of accelerant. What you have here is lighter fluid.
Alright, lighter fluid. Pretty easy.
Judging by the radial fractures and hackle marks, you've got a window broken in with a great deal of force. Funny peculiar, I mean, erosion patterns suggest the outside of the window is traveling away from the source of impact.
Fancy way of saying that window was broken from the inside.
Yeah, I got that. I understood everything. Okay. These are all...
Can't think of much more to tell you about that.
But I've been just knocked over everything that's next to me. It's awesome. I love him. Hey, silly. He's so scared of everything. Okay, let's go to the microscope. I doubt. Alright. I guess we'll have to match this with glass at some point. Oh, wait, what? Okay, interesting. We have fingerprints. I'm just that good. I'm surprised it was correct.
James Ritchie, charged with insurance fraud 4 years ago. Case was dropped, however.
Okay. This is on the paper. This will be the impression cast that said that. Oh. There's no database, but I'll just try it anyway. Yeah, there's not a... we don't have a neat database. Okay. So we have a suspect. Kinda. Home burned at arson. Papers were destroyed. Glass was broken from the inside going out. Suspects. Alright.
Any breaks in the arson?
Yeah, can you check on James Ritchie?
Well, let's pull him up. Seems Mr. Ritchie has a prior for insurance fraud. Promising. Charges were eventually dropped. But you know what they say, where there's smoke?
Can you locate James Ritchie?
His company has a few offices scattered around Vegas, but the downtown branch seems to be the HQ. I'd start there.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll go. Don't mind me.
Heard about what happened to Gray. Shame. Happy to help. If you can keep it short. I have a meeting in 15 minutes.
Wow. How cooperative. How well do you know Mr. Gray?
He's a competitor, just not much of one. We both manage companies that design commercial airplane prototypes, and his business has been in a tailspin for more than a year. It's not my fault his dissatisfied clients come looking for a home.
You ever threatened Mr. Gray?
Why would I? He's barely on my radar. I would say, if anything, Gray feels threatened by yours truly. You know, he even approached me, begging to buy him out a couple of weeks back, as if I wanted what was left of his excuse for a company. I didn't threaten him, I laughed in his damn face.
Interesting. Do you know anything about Mr. Gray's friends?
If you're fishing for those drug rumors, I won't be part of that. However I may feel about Gray, I don't intend to get involved in character assassination. Anyway, what a man does in his private life is his own concern.
The what rumors? The what? Back up. The what? Okay, we're not following up on that lead? Alright. Where were you at the time of the fire?
You can't seriously think I had anything to do with it. Look, I'm not Jason Gray's biggest fan, but I don't go around burning houses down, even when I don't care for somebody. As for my whereabouts, you might check with the other 150 passengers on my flight, coming in from Chicago, flight 157.
I will. But your prints were on a piece of paper found at Jason Gray's home.
So what? I have had dealings with Gray. We've exchanged our share of documents over the years.
Tell us about your criminal record.
I have no criminal record. Those charges were dropped. This is still America, isn't it?
No. No, it's not. Okay. 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 Are you still here, buddy? I want to talk to you.
I can't tell you anything else right now.
All right. Well, I will just go back to my job office.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. She dropped. Glass does not match the color of the window. May have come from a broken bottle from a South American wine bottle, and contains traces of fuel oil number 9. Accelerants, fuel, glass outside. Okay. Prints lifted from the charred piece of office paper. Prints. Okay. Nothing new in the computadora.
What's up?
At this point, yeah, let's check on that flight. Thank you.
Give me a second.
Yeah, please. I'm sus about it.
Airline manifest confirms Ritchie was on that flight. Got in
Okay.
at 12:12.
Alright. Which would be not enough time to burn down the house. How very interesting. It could potentially be the guy burning down his own place, to be honest.
Hey,
No coroner because there's no body. I'll ask you. How can I possibly identify the accelerant used to start the
There's
fire?
still a few things from Gray's office that need to be analyzed. Look around the desk area for rags, broken glass, and even the vapors in the air. You might find it helpful to have Greg run an analysis on the rag fragment from the floor of Gray's office.
Huh. I thought I searched everything. Alright. We'll go again. Last time Grissom forbade me from leaving. Motherfucker.
Rag fragments. Smells greasy. I don't imagine Mr. Gray was working on his car in here, do you?
I do. I do. Yoink.
Ever hear of a Molotov cocktail? That's 1 part rag, 1 part bottle, and 1 part liquid accelerant. Could be what started this fire.
Did you have to explain what a Molotov cocktail is? I bought the CSI game.
This lighter's an antique, so maybe it's just a collectible, but the cap's been screwed off and it's empty. Anything that could have started this fire is important. Collect it.
Dirt. Alright. We already did the phone. Some gruff guy, it's right, it's some gruff guy that answered the phone. I feel so dumb for missing that. I thought I did everything. Well... Oh
Well,
my god.
We know the window's broken. What we need to know is how it got that way. Glass on the floor could mean the window was broken from outside, so our arsonist could have been standing just outside that window before the fun began.
Coulda. Didn't. Nothing there, okay. Did a bad job checking this earlier. I will not make the same mistake twice. I can still go outside. It's weird to me that there's this intermediary between inside and outside. Can't move the camera, so. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm okay.
Yes?
Yes.
what we have here is a rag containing the delicate bouquet of fuel oil number 1 family, an accelerant. But it's a popular rag with lots of other party guests, dirt, grease, and a turbine oil used only in commercial aviation. Strong possibility that our fuel oil number 1 accelerant was jet fuel. And one more tasty tidbit for you, that rag's made of cotton fiber. And I'm not talking an old t-shirt here. It's exotic, one of 2 of almost 700 known cotton germplasms, one of which can only be found in Guatemala, while the other is native to northern regions of Ecuador. Rag, jet fuel, and a broken bottle. One Molotov cocktail coming right up, or that is, apart. Now that I've compared it to the earlier sample, I can say without question, it was aviation jet fuel.
How fucking interesting.
Do I have to tell you it's a lighter? And that it once contained lighter fluid?
You know, I'll kill you. I mean, look at a bloody accident. Okay.
Nothing unusual about the threads in this rag.
Okay.
Need something?
No. Do you own any aircraft?
As strange as it may seem considering my business, I don't. My obsession is sailing. You've probably already learned that Gray has a pilot's license. I think I remember hearing he keeps a plane here in town.
That's so interesting. Thank you. I think it's Gray, but you know, we'll see. Hi.
Yes, of course. Kind of a keepsake I'd misplaced. Thanks for finding it.
No.
I can't tell you anything else right now.
Thought the brass, I guess. You can check
Need
up on
something?
the plane thing.
We'll just check civil aviation records and see.
You just Google
Corporate
stuff for
Learjet
me.
Tango 146, registered to his company. Last place it was hangared was Henderson Executive Airport. See if it's still there.
Yes, sir. With pleasure. Okay, let's get this.
Tango 146. Gray's plane, all right.
This is probably all I need to do here is just confirm it's the right plane. I'm gonna guess. Feels right. Move on. Hello. Yoink. That was it. Alright. No comments?
They're locked. Guess we won't be getting in there.
What makes you say that? I guess we actually can't, yeah, alright. Fair enough, shit.
Looks like our high-flying exec wasn't exactly candid with us about the state of his corporate affairs. We have a man seriously behind schedule here, facing a loss of a cool $1.5 million. That's what we CSIs call a motive.
That's what we crime scene investigations call a motive. Hold please. Detection.
We can't use that here.
Alright, I just wanted to double check before I just snatched it. Alright. I thought maybe we'd check for prints or something. We're just gonna take it and go. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Gray made a fuel purchase not long ago from the international airport in Quito, Ecuador.
Ooh, Ecuador. How interesting. Ecuador, huh? The music's even like, yeah, you're onto it, aren't you? It's like, yeah, I'm pressing all the right buttons.
Not really. Not right now.
Not really. Not right now. Were you on the phone with someone else and accidentally looked at me when you said those words? I think that's it. Nothing is green. Ooh, nothing is green. Okay, let's get out of here. Ugh, let's go back to my favorite character.
So our hot case is heating up, and you need the Sanders touch. Without me, it's all guesswork, right? And Grissom just hates hunches.
You know what else Grissom hates? Slow lab work.
Ha! Alright. Check that out for me. And then...
Nothing new to report on that.
Okay, that's just... Alright, I got you. Hello. How interesting. The game's a football.
Hanger rag and the fragment from Gray's home share the same rare cotton germplasm. Species is definitely of Ecuadorian origin.
Let's just stop saying germplasm, though. Like, I don't like it when you
You
say
guys are moving
words.
fast on this arson case. Got a new lead? Guy
Yeah.
torched his own house, huh? Well, let's bring him in for a chat.
Brass
Maybe
is
he's just
so...
burning to confess.
He's so hot to
Mr.
go,
Gray,
bro.
I think you know why you're here. We've gathered considerable evidence indicating that you lied to us about the fire at your home.
Cooperate. Make it easier on us, we'll make it easier on you.
I've told you everything I can think of. No intention on my part to be deceptive.
Oh my god. We have 1,000 questions for this guy. Why was your broken glass found oust-tied? 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 You're telling me this game was on PC and you ported it to Xbox and no one was like, we should fix the typo? Why was broken glass found oust-tied in your office window?
I don't know anything about that. I'm the victim here, you know?
Have you recently bought any wine from South America?
Sometimes I purchase wine when I'm down there. There's a fine local winery. So what? What am I being accused of? Drinking and driving?
Do you have any access to jet fuel?
Are you joking? Of course I do. I own a plane and I'm active in the aviation industry. Jet fuel's good for killing weeds. Always keep a little in my back shed.
What can you tell us about the rag we found in the hangar?
I have a bunch of those rags. I don't know where I picked them up. There must be thousands of rags like that in Nevada.
Are you falling behind in your contract?
What business is that of yours? My office is a charred ruin. I lose most of my key records and you're nosing into my clients?
We have all the evidence we need to make an arrest, Mr. Gray. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to make it easy for both of us. We can do this the hard way.
I guess you're right. What's the use? You got the goods on me. You're right. I was way behind on that contract, looking right into the face of financial ruin. It had been building up over the last few weeks. The pressure. But it was spur of the moment. An impulse. I grabbed a rag and that bottle of jet fuel in the shed and smashed it on my office floor. You know, to suggest somebody pitched a Molotov cocktail.
Oh my god.
I added fuel to the fire, literally. Emptying my lighter on the desk, making sure to douse some letters on top, including one from James Ritchie. I put it out with the fire extinguisher I brought with me from the shed. Then it occurred to me, I ought to make it look more like a break-in, so I busted out a window in the office. But even as I was doing it, I saw the pieces of glass tumbling onto the ground outside and realized I'd screwed up. So I went out and tossed them back in. That's everything, I think.
After all that lying, don't you feel better now?
Mr. Gray, we didn't secure your shed because it wasn't part of the original crime scene. Could we have your permission to check it now? To confirm your story?
You need me to do that?
A judge would give us a warrant easy enough, but you letting us skip that step would be another gold star in your cooperation column.
That's what I'm trying to do. Cooperate. Go ahead. My house is your house.
Interesting. We're not done yet. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. But he admitted it.
Gray's story sounds way too strange. Let's check this area for collaborating evidence just to be safe.
Oh shit. What?
Make sure you check the handle for prints before you touch it.
Oh my god. It was too easy. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Fingerprints are mostly moisture. They evaporate pretty quick in the dry air around here. Means these prints are recent. But looks like we've got two overlapping sets of recent prints. If one belongs to Gray, the computer may be able to separate them in the lab.
Segoy. Is that it?
Yuck, that's nasty. Definitely smells like gasoline.
Yuck. Okay. Collection, maybe? Alright. Swab it up. Man, I thought we were in the bag. I'm like, damn, got this done in half an hour? But nope. Nope. Damn, they got me. These bottles, hello.
Gray's confession is holding up. These are obviously the wine bottles. Ecuadorian vintage, too.
I'll take that. Alright. Alright. So are they saying that it was too easy? And that's why we're kind of doing some double checking? Is that it? Let's still go in here, which means there has to be another green. Up, up, up.
What do you want to bet this thread matches the rag in the house and the ones from the hangar?
Shit. It's alright. There's still more stuff in here. Okay, okay. You're surprising me. You're surprising me. There's a bike. Can't do nothing down here. I will frame by frame this entire place. Don't fuck with me. It's gotta be here somewhere. Investigation is not guesswork. I can hear Grissom in the back of my head. But it is Grissom. It is guesswork. And it's working out for me. Like when we framed that guy. Remember Grissom? I feel like we're good. What else could it be? What? Yeah. Hi? I'm not gonna ask you any questions. Haha! Jet. Collection? Detection?
This looks like a deep impression, so it may be recent.
Just two of them. Just to be
Pretty
safe.
slick job of casting there. Are you sure you aren't a pro at this?
Thanks. It's very nice of you. My ego needed that. Are we done here? What the fuck else could it be? I'm losing my mind. What else could it be? What else could it be? Come on, baby. What else could it be? I mean, it's nothing, I think. It's alright. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I feel good.
Is it my charisma that keeps you coming back for more, or just my brilliant intellect?
If I could kill you and get away with it, I would. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna switch legs. I thought the episode would be ending. And I was like, oh, hold off till after the confession. Reacher pretzel him? Yes, dude. When's the Reacher game coming out, man? Give me the Reacher game. Hi, I have so many things for you. Not these, apparently.
And survey says we have a match. Same jet fuel used in Jason Gray's little indoor bonfire. Exact same composition.
Good.
Once again, we have our same rare cotton germplasm. Hey, keep bringing me these samples. It's not going to be so rare.
Alright, give me some shoes. And give me one more shoe. There we go. Okay, let's go do the microscope first. Go back at the airport. The thread from the shed.
We're not learning much about this thread under the microscope. But there does appear to be some similarities to the other sample.
Okay. Thread shed. Rack.
But there does appear to be some similarities to the other sample.
Okay. Feels good, feels good. Shoes. Larger shoe cast.
So much for Gray being Mr. Cooperation. Prints from an 11.5 boot. About 2 sizes bigger than his feet.
How interesting. No. They're all kind of the same. But I know this game has the exact same image. Like that one.
Sorry, that's not a match. Check the little details when you're doing the comparison. Then, when you're sure, you can ask me for confirmation.
Bitch. Sorry, it was like a little off.
Okay, shoe print came from a size 9 runner, which matches Gray's size.
There's someone else. So he might have been coerced. Okay, which means...
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Yeah, see what he's got to say for himself.
I can't tell you anything else right now.
Okay.
Yes?
The larger shoe. It's this larger shoe. So we know it's something. But who is the shoe? Who is the shoe? Who is the shoe? We must find the shoe. Who is the shoe? Anything here? This is a lot of ground to cover. There's some evidence I just haven't found yet. That's like gonna piece it all together. Even though he confessed, but I guess we don't believe him for some reason.
You found 2 sets of prints on Gray's shed door handle. We should try to find out who that other person was.
The prince! Oh my god. Thank you, my dumbass. I forgot about the prince.
Yes?
It's the prince. Wait, where are they? I thought I had...
Can't think of much more to tell you about that.
I guess I just skipped it. Impression cast outside his window. Alright, idiot, dumb.
We separated our twins, and both have survived. We've got 2 sets of prints now.
beautiful. Okay, this is chart paper. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this professional research. All right.
Yep, these are Gray's prints. They were entered in the system earlier.
So it's the other print we really want to figure out. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. Bop.
Stan Gins? Wonder if Gray can tell us why he's got a drug dealer in his backyard.
The drug thing finally comes back. I've been wanting to know forever. I've been dying over here. Briggs. Brass.
Make me happy. Tell me Gray's confession checks out.
I think it's Stan Gins.
Good call. Maybe he can tell us why Mr. Gray's confessing and lying at the same time.
Mr. Gins, there was a fire at the home of Jason Gray. You've been brought in for questioning on the matter.
What's your relationship to Mr. Gray?
We've done some business. What kind of business? That's between me and my client. But I don't know from fires, okay?
Where were you during the time of the arson?
Out and about. Little walk around the neighborhood. That's still legal, right?
No. Have you been in Gray's backyard recently?
Why would I have been?
What size are your shoes?
Well, I own a pair of 11.5 feet. You do the math.
That's good to know.
I got nothing to say right now.
I bet. Alright. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Probably bricks.
Need something?
Brass.
Yes?
Don't know.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Maybe Jason again?
Yeah, see what he's got to say for himself.
His line?
You've been lying to us.
Yeah, there it is.
You see, Mr. Gray, when somebody confesses, trying to help and all, but mixes in a lot of bull, well, we get frustrated. And me personally, I get cranky when I get frustrated.
But we're willing to give you a chance to put us in a better mood. So let's play truth or dare.
His mouth is
Just
moving.
leave out the dare part.
Who is Stan Gins?
Yeah, name rings a bell. Think maybe he lives in my neighborhood. Don't get to know your neighbors like in the old days.
Maybe you need a distinguishing characteristic of Mr. Gins to jog your memory. Like his being a convicted drug dealer, for instance?
And Mr. Gins is trying to be cooperative, too. He started by telling us you're one of his clients.
Why were Gins' fingerprints all over your shed?
Well, like I said, he's a neighbor. I think he might have borrowed my mower or... Look, I really didn't want to have to get into this. I'm going to level with you, really cooperate. But just remember, what I'm about to share with you could get me in hot water. I have a drug problem. A way out of hand drug problem. Which is why my business has gone to pot, so to speak. Stan Gins is my supplier. Lately, Gins had been showing up at strange hours, and he'd bring his low-life friends along. Partying at my place is just sickening. On the night of the fire, I made a decision. No more associating with scumbags like Stan Gens. So I fired him. He didn't take it very well. He was really PO'd, bent out of shape. Plus, I'm sure he was high at the time, which didn't help. While I was in my office, Gens must have gone to my shed, looking to see what kind of grief he could give me. There was a knock at the door, and I opened it. And damn if it wasn't Gens glaring at me, brandishing a blazing Molotov cocktail he'd thrown together. He was out of control. He threw the bottle, smashed my window to fan the flames, and took off. I ran out to my shed and grabbed the fire extinguisher. But then the wheels started turning. I could make the best of this bad situation if I rigged the scene to implicate Richie. I didn't want my drug problem exposed. And at the same time, I knew that if I implicated Gens, he'd kill me for sure. I'd be protecting myself and taking a competitor down with me at the same time. After the fire was out, I cleaned up the broken window, knowing I needed to make it look like a break-in to hide what had really happened. I tried to get all the bits of glass I could find and brush the dirt off before tossing them back into the office.
Interesting. All right.
And that's the whole sad, stupid, but true story. I tried to save my reputation. How am I doing so far?
Well, both you and Gens will be going away all right. And you do have something in common. Neither one of you can hold on to his clients.
We should have another chat with our friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
Amazing.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Bring in Stan Gens.
Yeah, see what he's got to say for himself.
Hey, buddy. So, you know anything about the arson at Greystown?
Listen, you play with drugs, you get high. Play with fire, you get burned. No percentage in the latter.
Did you visit Gray before the fire started?
Hey, I said I was out catching some air. I may have walked by his house, but that's all.
You know, Gray might have covered for you once upon a time. But you try to burn somebody's house down, and the loyalty gets strained.
Going off on a good customer like that? You got a hot temper, Mr. Gens.
Go to hell. I've got plenty of customers, but he torqued me off. Guy thinks he's better than me. He said my friends were scum.
Imagine that.
I should have torched him, not his crib. Smart mouth looking down on me. And him, a degenerate doper.
Thank you, Mr. Gens. That's what we call a confession around our little store. And you know how nice it is having another satisfied customer? Looks like a solid arson case against Gens. As for the high-flying Mr. Gray, he'll come down to earth with obstruction of justice, arson, and insurance fraud charges.
Bro.
By the way, trainee, nice work out there. But take some time to throw back a cold one after work and relax. This job can be hell on your personal life. Now, go see Grissom. He wants to see you.
Yeah,
Sounds like you showed some good instinct out there. But before you let it go to your head, let's take a closer look at how you did.
Pretty good. Only 2 hints. Master. We killed it, dude. Another case in the fucking bag, man. Didn't take 2 hours this time. Is it telling me how much evidence? Alright. Crushed it, guys. Next time on Joss Possum, we'll solve another fucking case.